Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan and I'm a clerical substitute in Austin, Texas. So today is day 2 of my segment called Teacher Top Tips, and in this episode we're going to be discussing how to plan your day as a substitute teacher. For this episode, we're going to be using the high school schedule of the school that I work at here in Austin. And our bell schedule runs from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. for students. Faculty is 8 a.m. to 4:30 to 5-ish p.m. So, for the sake of the school that I work at, our bell schedule 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. am personally an early riser. I like to be up by 6 for the school day, and I'll do my morning workouts, I'll have breakfast, I'll take my shower, everything, get that out of the way. I'm usually out of the house between 7:30 and 7:45, and I like to be at the school between 8 and 8:15. 8:30 is the latest we can arrive, but I like to get there between 8 and 8:15 because the students start showing up at that time, and that's when it starts getting crazy, because I think the earliest bus arrives 8:15, 8:20-ish. First thing you need to do if you are a new sub, you need to go to the office and find out where the sub coordinator is. The sub coordinator at the school will be the one to give you your class assignment, and they'll say, you're going to sub for Mrs. So-and-so who teaches biology, or Mr. So-and-so who's our choir director, whatever. They'll give you your specific assignment, they'll tell you where your class is located, they'll tell you what period you will be working in that classroom. So our schedule, we have 8 different classes, and we have 2 different types of days, A days and B days. A day is periods 1, 2, 3, and 4. B days periods 5, 6, 7, and 8, with a homeroom or fit session, which is, and fit in our school is mandatory tutoring that lasts for 25 minutes every day, every morning. So, and subs during that session, they'll usually either go to the classroom they're going to be subbing in for the next period, or they'll just report back to the office if the teacher has canceled their fit session. Homeroom, you'll need to sub, but fit, sometimes it's canceled and the room will be locked up for fit sessions. So for a good example, if I were to show up, I would have an assignment, say I'm subbing for a U.S. history teacher. I'll go to the sub-coordinator, and our sub-coordinator, she would give me the roster, and she'll also tell me what schedule we're on today. So if it's a normal day, or if it's a pep rally, or if it's a late start. Late start, classes run from 10 a.m. to 4:30 and 7:09. And then pep rally, the only difference in that is first period or fifth period, depending on if it's A day or B day, will run from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. to 10:30. Most periods are an hour and a half. Pep rally, the first class of the day, is 2 hours. That's the only exception. And there's no homeroom and fit that day. So you figure out that first, figure out where your class is going to be. At our school, we have 3 stories. So, and our social studies classes like geography, world history, U.S. history, all that is on the 2nd floor. So I'd be like, okay, 2nd floor, and I'm in room 244 or whatever room I'm in. And I'm subbing for that teacher. I'll go to that room, get settled in, and get ready for the student's arrival. The next thing I want to talk about is after you're subbing for that class. Now, when it comes to class management, that will be the subject of next week's video. We will discuss class management for subs. But After your class is over, once you're midday through, come lunchtime for students, it'll be lunchtime for you as well. And my number one tip for all subs out there, bring your own lunch. If you go to a fast food joint, chances are kids who are allowed off campus during lunchtime will be there already. You'll be in line behind them. Like, if you bring, it will be so much easier for you if you just bring your own lunch. It will be so much easier. Just bring your own lunch, pop it in the microwave. I mean, it's not really that hard, and it's not going to be a thorn in your side. You need to prepare for your afternoon classes. You need to get your schedule set. You need to say, okay, today's an A day, so I have 3rd and 4th after lunch, or it's a B day, I have 7th and 8th. These are the classes I'm going to be subbing. This is the floor they're going to be on, or if it's in our school has a separate fine arts wing for like music, art, theater, and then we have 3 different gyms. One's for team sports, one's for individual sports, and one is for dance. So it's just, we have a big school. Let's just keep it at that. Now lastly, at the end of the school day, you need to double check, or at the end of your sub schedule, say your last period is an off period, you don't have anything to do, go check with the sub coordinator, see if the coordinator wants to make a last minute adjustment to your schedule. Say, you know, this teacher had to leave for an emergency or started feeling really, really sick, and we need someone to take over for them. You know, can we stick you in that classroom? And obviously, you want to say yes, because you want to get paid. So, but if they don't need you for any reason, I mean, they might send you home. They might say, you know what, we've got it covered. You can go on home if you want. So, I mean, that's what I get sometimes. They're like, you know, Jonathan, these 3 classes are being covered by other subs, so you can go on home. So, I get the I'll either get thumbs up on going on home, or I'll get thumbs down, nope, you need to stay, you have another class. What are you going to do when you get home? Here's my number 1 tip. Get plenty of rest. And by that, I mean take a nap as soon as you get home. That's what I do, and it makes my life so much easier. I'm so well rested for the evening. And it's just a half-hour nap. I mean, I put a timer on my phone to wake me up in half an hour, and it just makes all the difference. And yes, I can still go to sleep and sleep just fine throughout the night, and it all works out just fine. Definitely make sure you have a decent dinner. Go to bed early. I cannot stress that enough. Go to bed early. It's a 10-minute drive from where I live to the school that I work at. For other subs, it could be a 30-minute drive, 45-minute drive. It could be an hour, because there are subs who work all the way in South Austin who drive all the way up to the high school that I work at, which is in North Austin. And it can be up to an hour drive, as crazy as traffic is here. So definitely need to plan for traffic. Definitely need to plan for traffic. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, but it just came to me. Definitely plan for traffic if you are a teacher in a city that is infamous for traffic. If you're in a small town, you don't need to plan for traffic. You probably don't even know what traffic is. So next week we will be discussing classroom management, and my final episode the week after is still to be determined. I'm still working on that subject, on the subject of that video, but I guarantee you it's still coming out May 15th as planned. This episode still coming out this Friday as planned. I will also have another YouTube video out this week explaining why some of my camera work is kind of iffy and everything, and I will probably have that out either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I am not sure yet because I still have some work I need to do for my drama class, which even though I only have 3 weeks of it left, it's still a lot of work. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.